Guys, hello and welcome to the THQ podcast. So this is going to be a short, sharp one because I'm going to talk about something about the importance of tracking your workouts. Now at THQ, we have closed books and we track 6 big exercises. So why is it important? So real reason for progression is progressive overload. Now there's loads of different ways to do progressive overload. So it's about how many reps you do, how much weight you do, loads of different ways to do it. But what I'm going to be talking about specifically today is getting stronger. Now, when we get stronger, what we have to bear in mind is we need to make sure that we are capable to do that weight. So one thing to look out for is that as you press the weight or pull the weight, do your joints become unstable? So if your joints are like doing this, you're no way near ready for lifting that weight, and at any point, your shoulder's going to go, your elbow's going to start to hurt, your knees are going to go if it's lower body. Not worth the risk, right? We also, if you're not ready for the lift, I'm going to show you the chest because it's easy when I'm stood in this position. If you only, say you're on 10 kilogram on the chest press and you come all the way down and all the way back up, then that's a full repetition. You're keeping full tension on your chest. You decide to go up to 12.5. If you immediately do that because you're shortening the rep, you're just going to be putting tension on the wrong part. You're going to risk injury, and you're also not going to develop your chest as much. So you're not ready to go up. And a rep range that is good is once you can do 12 reps comfortably, then maybe you're ready to go up, because we like to keep people around about the 8 to 10 rep range. So I would probably get to the point where you can do 12 reps comfortably and really track it. So the log books. So they're so important to track your workouts. So we only track big lifts, so we don't really track bicep curls, even though you do need to have progressive overload on them. We don't need be tracking tricep extension, or we do have big lifts that can hit big muscle groups, or compound exercises that include more than one muscle group. So we do try and make sure that you track them, and that's why we have an allocated strength round. So if you're a non-member and you're watching this, you need to allocate some time in your program to specific lifts to get stronger. So important. Now, what people think is, I'll just go on how I feel. Like, you don't feel the same every day. There is no way. You might be able to remember what you do on one exercise, let's say the chest press, but if you go on how you feel and you're not tracking your weights and you're not looking at it, like, you will end up not lifting as much as what you should, right? But when you look at a number, no matter how, if you say, right, yesterday I did 195 on the back row, right? If you go into that and you look at that physical number before you see it, right, you're going to go one up, or you're at least going to go to 195, right? Even though if you're not feeling as energized as what you did the day before, you ain't not putting that number on there, right? Feeling is not enough, right? Feeling is not enough. And that mental focus is so important when you read that exercise. Confidence in looking back. When you look back at how far you've come, right? It's just another thing. It's similar to taking before and after pictures. So when we take before and after pictures, like, you probably don't realize how far you've actually come until you see that before picture. It's the same with your logbook. If you look back on the weights, it's like when I look back at old programs that I've done, I see how much physically I've come. So when you have that, the power and that confidence to keep moving forward is so important. Now, again, it's weight training is like, I mean, if you're a non-member and you're watching this, then or you're listening to this, then it's, if you're doing circuit training, there need to be progressive overloads. Weight training, not progressive overload. So, and this is what we're going about to all our members all the time. So guys, make sure that you do weight training. It's so easy to, as you become a member for a long period of time, you're going through the motions, and the goal is to stay as lean as possible and become as stronger as possible. So how do we do that? So quick overview of what we do is we're getting people as lean as we possibly can. Yes, then we have to bring the calories down. Once we get them into this solid position, we then keep them as lean as we possibly can and drive them calories up. How do we do that? Whilst maintaining a lean body shape. progressive overload. So we're getting stronger. Why does weight training do that, and why is weight training superior for fat loss and maintaining a body shape? Because it will predominantly use nutrients for energy. Unlike cardio, which will be more oxygen, weight training will predominantly use nutrients for energy. So if you have gone from, say you're at lean body shape, you're eating 1,500 calories a day, you're bench pressing 20s, right? Once you start to bench press 30s and 40s, you could be eating 2,500, 3,000 calories a day and still be at the same body weight because your body's using them nutrients. And 3,000 calories is a lot more maintainable. Your body shape's a lot more maintainable. You've got more energy. The whole transformation is a hell of a lot easier. That's why weight training is superior than any other exercise and any other way of getting in shape, unless you really enjoy something else. But the practical sense is the way of getting in shape. It's a lot more superior than most things out there. So your results will start to slow down. They will start to slow down, and you need something else, an exterior motivation to push you, because weight training is an adaptation to stress, right? Anybody who starts to getting in shape, whatever you're doing, is you'll get in shape at the start, your weights will be naturally going up because you're just starting, and you'll keep progressing. Then they'll sort of stop, you'll carry on doing the same thing, and you're like, well, I've not progressed in 6 months. If you look at your logbook and you look at your work, you've stayed at the same weight. Your body's got used to that weight. It's not under stress anymore. So why should it do anything else? Why should it look any different? Why should it progress you? Because you've sat there comfortable. Otherwise, your comfort zone in any area of your life is not going to move you forward. Like if you're in a job and you're not bothering to push yourself to try and get better and increase your knowledge and do more work and get promotion, you just do the same thing. You're going to stay exactly the same way in what position you are. And that's exactly the same thing about your body shape. If you're doing the same thing, you're going to stay the same. You know, weight training is an adaptation to stress. That's all it is, right? You need to put more stress on the body. And if you're not doing that, that's why you're not progressing. So guys, do not go on feeling alone. Always track your workouts and have an idea of where you're at, and you will make the obvious progress. Guys, again, reach out to me. Let me talk about something on this podcast that you actually need to help you, that you're interested in. Drop me a message. If you're a non-member, feel free to drop me an email at carl@transformationhq.co.uk. Click this link below and inquire about our 6-week meltdown program. Guys, I will be very, very happy to help, and I will see you all in the next episode.